Welcome to our team call tonight, everyone. Thank you for hopping on. We have a super awesome guest, Marc, speaking to us tonight. Before we do that, I just have a quick couple of slides to share with you guys, and then we'll get right into what you're all here for, which is to listen to Marc. So just quickly, some Success Club updates. We have 2 people who locked in Success Club already this month, one being myself and one Carly Dunlevy. And lots of people already almost at Success Club, almost there. That means you've already helped at least one person. And lots of you guys are only one person away from hitting Success Club. So Megan Llewellyn has 4, Nicole Bowers has 4, Nicole Faulkner, Gretchen Hawley, and Amanda Lonas has 4. Ashley Robustiano, Emily Peterson, Jessica Vunk, Ashley Hoke, Danelle Strang, Julianne Lundy, Lana Lawrence, Lynn Anderson all have 2. And Carly Harris, Laura Wadhams, Erin Lightfoot, and Jennifer Cook have 1. So congrats, you guys. Focus this next week on locking in Success Club so that at the end of the month, it's a breeze. You're not stressing or frustrated or anything like that. So treat this week as if it's the last week of the month so that you guys can lock it in early. Next, just a couple reminders. There are 15 challenge packs on sale this month, you guys. All of the ones you see here, and I think the 3-day refresh also, which is not shown, all those are $140, which is insane. That's an amazing deal. That's as low as any challenge pack will ever cost. So make sure you use them to your advantage. And then the other 7 of them are the Kickstart version. So all that means is you add 3-day refresh to these challenge packs. Those are on sale for $180, typically $205. So awesome deals. Use them to your advantage when you're recommending programs for people. Make sure at least one of these is included so that you have some leverage and you can say this is on sale this month and it's so awesome because this is everything that you're getting. This week's focus is promoting another challenge group. A lot of us have the Health Vet group going on right now, hopefully all of us. And one reason why I hit Success Club every month is because I'm always promoting a new group. So the fact that we started one means that you're going to start promoting a new one. So pick a theme to make it more fun and a little bit easier on you to start promoting it. And I suggest you starting the last week of September or early October. If you're a new coach or you're just too busy to host your own this month, my next group starts on September 26th. It's called Best Friends Boot Camp. And you're more than welcome to join that and invite people to that as well if you just don't have the time this month to host your own. And then lastly, last Thursday was the September Surge with Carl Deichler. So if you're a new coach or you just want a refresher and some updates on what's going on in the business, make sure you watch that. I believe it's on YouTube and it's also on Carl Deichler's Facebook page. So you can check that out there. And now for the main event, we have Marc Canella speaking to us tonight. I labeled this chat Building a Strong Team because he's going to be talking a lot about a lot of different things, about having passion for this business, personal development, recruiting, and getting your coaches started right. So he'll talk about that, and you can see his accolades right there. He's a 5-star diamond in his first business center, 1-star in his second business center, Success Club All-Star, meaning he's hit Success Club 5 at least 24 months in a row, which is incredible. Are you going to add something?
That's All-Star is 12.
12, right. So 1 full year.
Next month with the new
Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 1 full, why can't I do math right now? 2 years hitting Success Club every single month, no matter what. He's been on the National Wake Up Call twice. He's a 6-figure earner. He was a test group participant for 21 Day Fix Extreme. He's on the Vegas Market Council, and this is just what I could put into words. He has so much knowledge, and he's been in this business for a while and has a lot to share with us. So I will stop sharing, and I'll mute everyone else just quickly. And then, Marc, you can jump into your story or jump right into your tips, whatever you want to do.
Got it. Speaking of the All-Star and the Legend and all that, it's like, we never really concentrated on Success Club when it first came out, because my outline never focused on it. It was just, I don't know why. So I never even got into that till like 6 or 7 months into the Success Club thing. And so I did the 20, I probably missed Success Club probably 3 times since I started it, like 6 months after they started Success Club. And then I missed one coach, one customer, and it sent me all the way back to 0. So I'm sorry. So next month will be legend status again. And I feel like it does because it says, only 12 months. Guys have been in this thing 6 years. But I've missed it only a few times. So anyway, I will never, ever miss it again. And not only 5, but I've raised the bar to Success Club 10 every month, and this will be my 4th month of 10. So it's just all in getting your mind right. And I was telling Samantha earlier, I'm a slow learner, but once I get it, forget it. It's on, especially with Energize. Watch out, guys, okay? So anyway, my story, guys, I want to welcome you all to Samantha's call. And I really appreciate you letting me speak to you guys. I really, really do. I'm humbled by it, and I love to share whatever I can. And what I want to say, first of all, this is Samantha's team. So whatever you guys are doing, if it's working, keep doing it. I'm just here to share some nuggets that work for me and my team. By all means, she's your upline. She's your sponsor. It's her deal. I'm just giving a little tidbit. Is that clear? I don't want you to know more to, she's the, anyway, my journey was, I was a P90X guy 7 years ago. I was 230 pounds. I went down to 210. I couldn't lose any more weight. I was a guy that went to the gym, couldn't lose any weight. I was there 10, 15 years at the gym, and I just didn't know how to eat. I was just 210. Went to spin class every day. I started cycling outside. With these hardcore pro riders, and they were 20 years younger than me, and I was like dying. Dying. When you ride with these guys out here, these guys are. Anyway, I still couldn't lose any weight because as soon as I got off the bike, I would just eat everything, including the building, because I was so dang hungry. You know what I mean? Once somebody at the gym showed me and shared with me P90X, I saw a guy who was 10 years older than me, looked 10 years younger than me. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I thought he had plastic surgery, seriously. And he goes, P90X. And he wouldn't stop talking about it. And this is 7 years ago. I'm like, P90X, I don't watch much TV. I didn't know much about it, blah, blah, blah. Went home and ordered it. Long story shorter, lost 42 pounds, 6 inches off my waist. My body fat went down to 14%. And to this day, I lost even 10 more pounds doing all the other programs too. A year later, I became a coach. I didn't want to become a coach. I'd been in multi-level marketing before, had 0 success. My wife, if I signed up in one more thing, my wife would have divorced me and I would have been one of your roommates. So my wife says, forget it. I don't want to hear about it, because I would travel all over. I would get in head first. When I go in, I'm in head first. Traveling all with the owners of the other companies, going to all these events, paying $300, $400, $500 for a weekend training plus hotel, da 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 da. This went on for 20 years, and if I made $2,000 or $3,000 for the year, I was trying to justify, well, we can write it off, honey, blah blah blah. So when they told me about coaching, I was like, no way, I don't want to do this. I'm happy losing the weight. I sent 50 people to p90x.com, and someone shook me, my spin teacher, dude, you are losing so much money. Just sign up and send them to your website. We didn't have challenge packs. We didn't even have Shakeology, okay? Anyway, I signed up reluctantly, and I didn't even tell my wife. And then I started getting these checks. Seriously, and it was like pretty funny. I'm like, the checks were, we had the core packs. So you'd sell a $50 core pack thing. I get these little checks. It was $39.95. Get them on the core pack. It was kind of harder. It was 360 volume points to cycle, not 300. But I started making money, and I started making money, little money, guys, just little money, $30, $50, whatever it was. But at the end of a month, I accumulated a couple $100, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. What if I really put my head down to the grindstone and make this thing work and just give it one more shot? I'm young enough. I was 47 years old at the time. I'm 54 now. Feel like I'm 20. I act 10. Just saying. So anyway, they had this contest at the end of the year. I signed up in June, and they said by August 1st, or August 31st, if you become a one-star diamond, we'll send you on a trip with Tony Horton and Shailene and Carl Deichler and Tracy Morrow and all these people on the cliff in Laguna Niguel with 100 top coaches. And I'm like, whatever. That never happens to me. But I'll prove you wrong, because I had enough people, and I was getting a lot of press losing all this weight from this big, thick Italian dude. You know what I'm saying? So I did it. I became a one-star diamond in 90 days. I swear, 2 months later, I'm on a cliff with Tracy Morrow. Here's the picture right here. See this picture? This is the picture on the cliff. I was with Tony Horton, and all these pictures here, Tracy Morrow. Right? This was the beginning of my journey. That's why I have them on my wall. Seriously. And he even got on the phone and talked to my son. Right there on the cliff, on the ocean. I'm like, I'm in. Never looked back. Anyway, done. Story. It was all systems go from here on out. So anyway, can you tell the Energize is kicking in? Here we go. So anyway, you guys ready? We're going to have some fun tonight. You guys want to have some fun? So I've been in 6 years. I'm a 5-star diamond. The journey's been amazing. I've met all you know, a lot of people. I want to meet you guys too. I've been to every convention, I've been to every this and that, and leadership and so forth. And I have met the best people in the world. This company will allow you to go places you've never been. It allows you to meet the people you would have never met. I would have never met Sam and all you guys here. Look at beautiful girls and everything else. It's amazing. I mean, just good people, salt of the earth, hardworking. Let's go. We don't care where you've been, yell or jail. We just want to know where you're going, and let's go. Here's the marketing plan. Here's a $2 billion company. What are you going to do with it? Right? So with that, let's get started. Number one, I want to talk about recruiting. Do you guys all do social media? Pretty much everybody? Most all the girls do, right? I did belly to belly. I'm a belly to belly guy. And I just want to touch on this. And again, Sam's team, if you guys are all doing it and that's what she tells you, then you do what she tells you to do. But just remember something, guys. Don't phase that part out, okay? If you run into somebody at Whole Foods or at the gym or moms here that have kids that go to school, when you're around these people, and I'm sure you don't, I'm speaking to the choir, I'm pretty sure. Anybody brand new here? No? Oh, one? Krista? Welcome. You're in the right place. So brand new people, don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid to say, you know, if somebody comes up to you, and I'm pretty sure you guys get this all the time, man, you look great. What do you do? Well, I'm a Beachbody coach. I'm part of the leadership. Well, what do you know, Beachbody, P90X, 21 Day Extreme, all that you see on TV? Well, yeah. Well, I'm part of their marketing team. Oh, really? Well, what do you do? Well, I look for people like you that want to get in the best shape of their life and get paid 10 different ways. That's what I do. Do you know anybody? And just shut up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let them think about that. Okay? I talk to people all day long. Phase one. We're talking about phase one, man, right now. There's many ways to build. Belly to belly. I got some notes here I'm going to read off. Belly to belly, social media, you know, the challenge packs. We didn't even have challenge packs when we're done. But don't be afraid to talk to people. You guys text and email and get on the phone when something bad happens, right? When something good happens, you guys are all on the phone and you're texting. And if you don't work, you're home and you're bored and you're texting. Why don't you text and call and email and talk about your business rather than all the other stuff? You know what I'm saying? Talk about your business. Your business, you own a business. You paid $140 probably to get into your business. But if you treat it like a $140 million business, it's amazing what will happen. And you guys take it for granted. I'm just saying, not you guys, but people, coaches, take it for granted because it's so inexpensive to be a Beachbody coach, okay? And you don't feel like you have to put the effort in. But if you paid $140 million for it, would you be on the phone today? Wouldn't you be talking to your mailman, the garbage man, the pest control guy, the pool guy, right? When you talk about every person that walked in your face, you bet you would. So if you guys aren't doing that, you're missing out. That next person, I got fear loss. So if I have somebody walk by me, I'm going to be afraid that that might be my next diamond coach. Wouldn't that kind of bug you? Like, you know, you saw somebody in the store, they looked great. They looked like, man, they got a great smile. They got a great whatever, personality. And man, you didn't say a word to them. We're all guilty, right? Can you imagine you walk into a meeting or summit and she's sitting right next to you and you go, you know what I mean? I walked into Macy's the other day up here in Vegas and I'm like, this girl like just exuberated personality. And I'm like, oh my God, this girl, she's got to be part of my team. Seriously, I go, what do you do? She's probably like 22 years old. She dwarfed me personality-wise. Seriously, I was like, wow, where did you get that? You know what I mean? It's almost like it was crazy. So we started talking. I got her email. I put her in my little campaign, and we're talking right now, getting ready to sign her up. But that's the kind of people. Now, and there's also people that you would not want in your team, right? If you say hi to somebody, hi, you look great, and they, well, you just flunked the first test. Have a good day, right? You don't want those people. You know what I mean? But guys, use your upline, number one. And what I do is I get their email. I'm the doorman at the MGM Grand. Been there since day one. I was one responsible for bringing the summit to Vegas. Okay. I have people in my cab line, and I have cards in my back pocket, which I'm not supposed to do. But I don't think anybody here works at MGM, so they're not going to tell them. So what I do is they say, hey, man, you look great. What have you been doing? People that know me, I've been there for 23 years, so people have seen my journey. Man, you look good. What are you doing? I'm like, P90X, 21-day fix extreme. You see that stuff on TV. I'm a Beachbody coach. Well, I need to do what you're doing. Well, great. You got an email? Cool. Here's my card, because I only have 30 seconds. Let me get your information, because now I'm in charge. I'll put you in my campaign. Let's talk in a day or two. Perfect. Get their email. Get it done, and set up a three-way call with your upline. If you want to do it kind of like that, it's kind of fun, because even seeing this and seeing all your reactions and everything else, you can see the emotion. You can see all that stuff rather than an email. And I'm not saying the email is bad, but once in a while, get on the phone and talk to somebody. Don't be afraid, guys. Get out of your comfort zone. Get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys got to do. Every entrepreneur had to get uncomfortable. Don't get sedentary in your own little world if you're not hitting your goals. If you're hitting your goals and you're happy, and at the end of the day you go to bed and you say, did I do everything I could to make my business grow? Then keep doing what you're doing. But if you're not, you need to get uncomfortable. You need to have a little one-on-one with Samantha and say, what am I doing wrong? Okay? Three-way calls. I would get on, I would edify my upline, I would let them know what's going on, and then I would zip it until I was asked a question. And I would let my upline, especially Krista, brand new coach, probably not familiar with what's going on here. I don't know. I'm just using you as an example. If I went to talk to somebody, I don't want to blow out my warm market, which could have been a great candidate for a customer or a coach. Okay? So what I would do is say, hey, man, I'm brand new at this, and be cool about it. Be upfront with them. Hey, I'm brand new at this, but man, there's a great opportunity here, and that's why I jumped in it. But I'd love to have you talk to my upline Samantha, so I don't ruin anything for you, and then you're earning while you're learning. So edify Samantha, 5-star diamond, been in this a while. She's a superstar. Blah blah blah. I'm going to have her say a few words to you, and then zip it. Let her close them for you. Done. Now I'm going to hand it back to Krista. Krista's going to get you all signed up. We're ready to go. Okay? So, many ways to build. It's a 5-year plan too, guys. Not next month, not 2 months. Nobody's getting rich overnight. It takes 8,000 hours to become a professional. Okay? 8,000 hours. So what makes you think in Beachbody you don't make any money in 30 days, you're going to quit? Where are you going? Where are you going back to? Everybody signed up for this for a reason. But you want to bring your bad habits to this and continue doing that in a business that can make you stupid rich. You know what I mean? Seriously. So you don't bring your bad habits here. Bring look, the last 5 years of your life got you to where you are today. Okay? Do you need to go through the next 5 years to realize that it's not working? So now that you're in the middle of $123 million of advertising and a $2 billion company with 500,000 coaches in it, with a superstar like Samantha as your upline, how can you miss? If you miss, it's on you. I'm just here to say, let's have a real moment here. You guys with me? Raise your hand. Right? You guys good? So far, so good? Huh? Nobody's drinking wine yet? You can drink wine in 35 minutes. I'll join you. Okay? So anyway, use your upline. Brand new coaches, use your upline. If you're doing it all online, okay, if that's working, but once in a while, pick up the phone, man. It's okay. It's okay. All right? When you were talking about Success Club, when brand new coaches in here or veteran coaches, you need to hit Success Club every month. Come hell or high water. If it's 5 or 10 or whatever you're doing, you don't need to do 80. I see these coaches, I mean, don't. Anyway, so here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get anybody mad here, or, Mark said, but I see these coaches. I hit Success Club 80. Great. So go ahead and get 40 new customers started. I love that. That's what I want to do. 40 new people that don't know what they're doing up my every day. Just do what you got to do to make it good for you, to be comfortable with you. This is your business. Do you want to make your business off the bat just crazy like your life? Or do you want to have something where you can transfer your crazy, busy life into something where you can have thousands of people help you pay your bills down the road, right? I have 5,000 coaches and customers in my team. They're all responsible for my income. That's what made me want to do this business. Because if I rode my bike and I got hit, God forbid, and I fell, I couldn't go to work for 6 months, or if anything else worse happened, I'm out of a job, I'm out of money. What do? I have a home, I have cars, I got kids, I have, you know what I'm saying? So you are responsible if you're not doing a business like this, and this is a great thing to tell people that are brand new. Hey, look, if you don't go to work tomorrow, you don't get paid. If I don't go to work tomorrow, I got a nice check today. I don't know about you guys. And I spend 18 hours a week on my business. 18. Okay? So it's pretty damn good. So what I'm trying to say to you guys, when you're talking to people, hey, so what are you doing today? So if you quit your job tomorrow, you get paid for the rest of your life. People are like, damn. You just hit them in the head with a bat. You know what I mean? What are you doing today so that if you quit your job or something happens to your job tomorrow, you're going to still get paid? How about if I show you something and you just work with me for the next 30 days so I can get you started and show you how you can get multiple people helping you pay your bills? Is anybody else lending out an olive branch for you? Really, ask them truly, right? Think about that. Is anybody else helping you? And they're going to go, no. Well, $140, man, that's a lot of money. Yeah. I went home and talked to my uncle, and he said I could buy a lot of beer for $140. You're broke, uncle, right? Really? Well, at 40 years old, if $140 is an issue to you, you need this more than you think. I just put it to him, right? Because you're going to be a broke joke the rest of your life if you don't change what you're doing, okay? Success Club. Let's get back to that. Hell or high water. Get a success partner. Does everybody here have a success partner? Accountability partner. Okay, if you don't, get one today. Make a call tonight. Okay, who wants to hold me accountable for the next 6 months? Change them up every 6 months, whatever. Whatever you guys do. Maybe Samantha's got another thing going on. But get a Success Club partner. Hold each other accountable. Somebody you don't mind working with every day or texting or calling. Hey man, how'd you do today? How'd you do today? Did you get that guy in? Did you get that girl in? Did you sign up your customers? Did you sign up your coach? Whatever. Okay? So now, you got to work with that person. You got to hold each other accountable. And you got to hit Success Club every damn month from now on. Don't miss a month. Do not miss a month. Babish? Put it on your wall. Put it on your board. Come hell or high water. You're signing your dog, your pet, whatever you have as a customer. We've all done it. I've done it. Okay, so, just kidding. This recording? Okay, anyway, so now, here's what we do. When you get people in, don't get them the diamond. First of all, don't build a house of cards. Don't just, it's not about rank, guys. Okay, rank is important at a certain level. Let's talk about this a minute. Everybody's rank happy. Oh my God, don't judge and don't, what I've asked you guys to do is don't compare yourself to other coaches. Is that clear? Don't compare yourself to all this is going to do is make you frustrated. Just be you. You have your own style. You have your own way. Find your own niche, okay? And here's what we do. We build volume. Volume will pay you forever. Rank will get you a party. Look, when your paycheck can equate the rank, then build the rank. You know what I mean? But to go to 1-star and 2-star, I mean, do you want to be a 5-star diamond making $200 a week? Or do you want to be a 5-star making $10,000 a week? You see what I'm saying? But everybody is so rank happy anymore. It's like, oh my God, she's an 8-star. Next week she's a 9-star, and then 10-star, and oh my God. And then realistically, what happens is they fall all the way down to like 2-star. So you don't want to build a house of cards. Build that volume. Get your warm market in. When you get that coach in, get their warm market and build them the emerald. Just be an emerald factory. That's all you got to do, man. Be an emerald factory. Get that guy in. Get that girl in. Get him in as a customer. I'm sure you guys have heard this before. What I've been doing, and I'll share with you, and I'm sure it's no different than what you guys are doing. I used to always get him in as a coach first. I'm all about the business. Because the people around here, they're kind of like business-minded more than, I don't know. So my friends and the people in my warm market wanted to be coaches. But when you get them into the coaching, you're explaining all this stuff, right? You're getting all this stuff. You're sending them a welcome letter, and you're explaining how beautiful this business is and how great it is. And then they become a coach. Now they get 4 websites. They're getting $15.95 a month. They're getting $40 every 90 days. And here's your welcome letter. Make sure you go to the Coach Online office and see the welcome, this and that and blah, blah, blah. And now that fun, sexy business you told them about for 2 months becomes work and miserable confusion, right or wrong. You guys ever been like that, or is it just me? Right? Okay. So don't be afraid. Nobody's going. So check it out. What I do now is, and it's just been working like a charm. I'm pretty sure it's for all you girls have been doing for a while, so I'm preaching to the choir. I get them in as a customer first. Your best coaches, and I'm just talking to the new people for a minute, your best coaches come from customers. Was everybody here a customer first? See what I mean? Took me a while to figure that out. I get them in as a customer, and also too, guys, the BB links. Do you guys use that at all? That's like my new best friend. See? Yeah, that's badass. See, that's beautiful. So, I mean, Success Club 10 every month since I've been using BB links. I always did it the hard way, you know what I mean? Street kid. So anyway, check it out. BB links, get them in as a customer. Now they get results. 21 days, they lost 10 pounds, they love the shake. How easy is it to convert them over to a coach? Right or wrong? Bam, I'm doing one today. As soon as we get off the phone, I have a cab driver came to me. And you know what, guys? The people that are signing up in your group today, you probably didn't talk to yesterday. You probably talked to them 6 months ago, right or wrong? Right? So don't think that you talk to somebody today and they're going to sign up tonight. Be okay with everything going on here. Nobody's going to sign up the first time you talk to them unless they're, I don't know, you're your best friend and they'll do whatever you want them to do. Okay? So the people that are signing up in my group this month, I talked to 6 months ago. I had cab drivers come into my taxi line. They got out of the cab. Hey, man, I'm ready to do that shake thing. What's that shake thing you're doing? And blah, blah, blah. I went to the doctor last night. He told me I'm going to die if I don't change my ways. Blah, blah, blah. Get me on that shake. So I got this guy in a shake. He lost 22 pounds in 6 weeks. 22 pounds. P90X. I swear. And so last night I invited him onto my coach call, even though he was a customer. And I set it up. I go, hey, man, look. My call is geared towards the marketing team. There's a marketing side to this. But I want you to share your journey. Maybe you can motivate some of the people on my team, okay, with your story. He's like this little Cuban guy. So he's like Tony Montana. Hey, man, I'll tell you what, man. I got into this Shakeology, man, and I did like 22 pounds. Man, I'm telling you what, man, this was amazing, man. I can't believe it. Marc changed my life. I mean, he was just going on and on and on. So afterwards, I let him stay on the call, and I talked to my coaches, on the marketing side. He texts me after, and he goes, hey, I want to be a coach now. So, little hint, bring some of your customers onto your coach call. Let them share their journey. Let them be part of your life for a minute. And I'll tell you what, they're going to see what you're doing and how much fun you have, and they're going to want to be a coach. So that's been working like a charm for me, and I'm telling you what, it's the way to go. Seriously. So The other thing I want to talk about, guys, is the passion for the business. You know, you gotta love what you do. Let's have an honest moment here, guys. You gotta love what you do. Does anybody not love this business? I mean, do you get up every morning and go, oh my God, I gotta talk to people. I gotta. Do you guys have jobs? Does anybody work? Okay, so when you go to work, you're pretty miserable, right? I mean, pretty much. You know I'm telling you, right? Look at you guys like, damn. I go to work. I have a fun job. I'm the doorman at the MGM. I wear shorts and Adidas, and I talk to 10,000 people a day, and I use that to recruit. When you go to work, use that to recruit. Have that passion and that excitement in your voice when you're talking about your business. Because when you talk about your job, I'm sure you come home and bitch about your job every night, right or wrong, right? You know you do. Come on, man. I do. It's not the 10,000 people I work with. It's the 8 people I work with, not the guests of the hotel. They're cool. I love those guys. I feed off that. You know what I mean? Especially when they give me crap. I just give it right back to them. But it's the 4 or 5 guys I work with every day. I want to smash their heads in. Seriously. So when I come home, I'm like, ugh. But have you ever had a bad day in Beachbody? Seriously, guys. I mean, okay, I didn't hit my mark today. I didn't hit Success Club, whatever. You gonna quit? You know what I mean? This guy didn't sign up today. Oh my God, I'm gonna quit. I didn't get my bag of shake today. I'm out 2 days. I'm gonna quit. Oh my God, Samantha yelled at me today. I'm gonna quit. No, man. This business is forever. Everybody here's a lifer, man. If you don't see yourself as a lifer in this business, man, you need to find something else to do. This business here is going to $10 billion plus dollars. They're going to open up countries left and right. How many want to go open countries? Can you imagine? Can your job? I've been at my job, seriously, guys, 23 years. They have never sent me on a trip, ever. First year, they gave us a bottle of wine for Christmas. A bottle of wine, seriously. MGM Grand, bottle of wine. Take your wine in. You right? Seriously. Come on, man. I've been in Beachbody 6 years. I can't count the number of trips. They rented out a cruise ship for us twice. Really? Who rents out a cruise ship for you guys? And you're going to bitch about somebody not coming into your business or somebody gave you a bad time? Next. Next. That's what you guys do. Blow that guy off. Don't let him waste your time. Don't let him crush your dream. You guys all have dreams. You all aspire to be multi-millionaires in this business. I do. I'll be a 15-star diamond. I'll be on the $1 million club. I'll be a speaker at Summit. Isn't that where you guys want? I want to be. I don't know. Maybe you guys have different aspirations, but that's where I want to be. I'm going to make that happen. If you think like some guy that I'm trying to recruit that says no to me and passionate, oh yeah, you're doing that shake thing again. You're doing that beach. You think they're going to make, kiss my butt, man. See you later. When I used to go to work, I got 80 people in my department. They used to bash the crap out of me. Seriously, let's talk about passion here for a minute, man. You better have a passion that just makes your roof come off your house when you talk about this business. I used to walk in there. Oh, what are you doing today, Canella? Yo, what are you, selling P90X? Oh, here comes the P90X guy. Guess what? 6 years later, out of those 80 people, 50 of them are my coaches or customers. Because you know what? Canella wouldn't let them get in my head. Okay? Don't let anybody get in your head. If you get anything out of this call tonight, you don't let anybody get in your head but Tony Robbins, John Maxwell, Jim Rohn, Samantha, and everybody above. Okay? Those are the people that will help you if you help her, if you help them. Okay? Those are the people. Don't let anybody crush your dream. They're watching you. People are watching you whether you know it or not, especially on social media. They see your post, and if you have a if you have a Facebook page, if you have a Facebook page that's political or about religion, clean it up. I've had some of my coaches, just so you know, it wouldn't be you because you're leaders here, but some of your people, you need to look on their Facebook page. I signed up a guy in Chicago, and I went, and it was all thug stuff. And I called him up, and I said, dude, you're a Beachbody coach now, and if you're going to be in my team, you need to clean up your Facebook page. I mean, every other word is horrible. right? He quit. Okay. Did I quit? My income went up that week. Who cares? You know what I mean? If they're not going to listen to what you do, you are a business owner. You are the CEO of your own business. Act like a CEO. Dress like a CEO. Speak like a CEO. Not like me. I'm sorry. No, you know what I'm saying? We're just having fun here tonight. You know what I mean? But be you. When you're in this business, be you. Don't be me. Don't be Samantha. Be you. Be Gretchen. Be Krista. Be Megan. Be you guys on the phone. Or I mean, on this call. Don't like all of a sudden, if you're like this and you become a Beachbody coach and now you sign up, you show up at the door with a briefcase. Hi, I'm Krista. I'm a Beachbody coach now. I need to show you about P90X and 21-day extreme, and I'm going to chop your chicken up and put it in a container. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. Just don't stop being you. Just refine you. Be a better you. Personal development, man, is a game changer. Again, a lot of people come into this business and they have no business being in business because they've been taught by their broke uncle. Maybe they didn't have anybody in their family that was successful. I had nobody in my family that even went to college. Okay? I graduated third in my class from the bottom. And that was a gift. Third grade, twice. Seventh, let me see. Junior year, business law. My teacher told me if you never come here again for the rest of the year, he'll give me a B. Done. You know what I'm saying? So we don't care where you've been. We just want to know where you're going to go. Does that make sense? So you learn from personal development. Those people taught me. Jim Rome, I'm being personally mentored by John Maxwell right now through Tracy Morrow and part of that whole little thing. So I'm totally blessed to have those people in my life to take me to the next phase of my journey here. So get on some personal development every day. Is everybody listening to personal development every day? Don't miss a day, seriously. And let me share with you a couple of things that really changed the direction of my life in this business. I hate reading. Do you guys read or audibles? Read? Audible? I'm an Audible king. Seriously. I read 2 pages, I'm sleeping. Seriously, I hate reading. Are you guys like that? I want to share this audio with you guys for a minute. It is How Successful People Lead by John Maxwell. Changed my life. How Successful People Lead by John Maxwell. I heard 15 minutes of that and I'm like, oh my God, I've been doing it all wrong. It's a game changer. Listen to that. Download it. Buy it tonight. It's like $9. Okay? Another one that I just got done reading. You want to talk about being consistent and have a passion and a drive? Shoe Dog.
Audible hopes you have enjoyed this program.
I just ended it. Shoe Dog. That's Phil Knight, the owner of Nike, the founder of Nike. It's about 10 hours, so it'll take you a couple weeks or whatever. But talk about consistent, and having a passion for what you believe in, like your Beachbody business. And if you parallel that from what you're hearing here to that, you will never give up, ever, ever, ever. And when you hear what Phil Knight went through to build the Nike brand, this is a piece of cake. This is really, really, really a piece of cake, okay? So a couple of things I want to just share with you for a second. You guys all have the golden ticket here, okay? You really, really do. Don't you ever, ever, ever give up on your dream. Seriously. What are you going to do with the golden ticket? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to just sit there and play with it? Are you going to sit there and talk to somebody once in a while? What are you going to do? What you need to do is go out there with a living passion and a belief so hard that it just makes people nuts about what you do, and they need. Everybody needs Beachbody. There's 65% of the country makes under $35,000 a year. I mean, that's okay if you're 19 and living at home. But with a kid, 2 kids, a house, a mortgage, cars, whatever, where you go with that? And 200 million people overweight and fighting obesity, there's not one person that you can't talk to that needs Shakeology or Beachbody on Demand, right or wrong. So you guys need to go out there, and you need to go out there with a passion, and you need to change some lives. And don't chase the money, just change lives. That's what you guys have to do, okay? So with that, guys, I just want to end with a couple of things. Again, get on that leadership ladder. Make sure you're following that. Okay, everything's kind of going with that. Also, too, just to share a little tidbit. Next month, onboarding coaches. Kind of keep this. Maybe some of you know this already, but I'm in this group with Kim Carver, and we're changing the way we onboard coaches. It's going to be pretty cool. Have you guys heard about that? Okay, don't say anything. Seriously. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't get good. Listen, next month, they're going to bring it out to the 5-star diamonds and above, and then probably after leadership, it's going to be on. So just listen. When they bring this out next month, it's going to get so much easier to bring coaches on. Okay? And please, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. I'll deny it. Seriously. I'm just trying to help you guys out. The welcome letter, I won't even have to send out a welcome letter anymore. The welcome letter that they're going to send out, oh my God, I'm going to get in trouble. It's going to be so badass that it's going to be so easy to bring coaches on. You won't have to send that welcome letter out. Everything is going to be right there. Seriously, the 4 vital behaviors, your coach's websites. I mean, it's bad. I can't tell you. Just listen to me. It's going to be pretty cool. You know how you get people on board now and that back office is kind of 8 years old, 9 years old? Oh, yeah, go to the welcome thing, and then there's a little thing from Carl, and then, the site tour, and then hit that, and then go down to, over here, and then there's the PDFs, and then next to the PDFs, there's that video. Watch that video, and then the one underneath it, and then then when you're done with that, go run around your building like 3 times and jump off the roof, and then there's another video. How about if they get this 2-page email? Seriously? Yeah. I got it. It's so awesome. Like, they click on this video, and it tells them exactly what to do. Seriously, it's bad. Yes. So just keep that. I can't tell you anymore. I'm not telling you anymore. It's just going to be cool. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be a lot easier. It's the end of you're going into the last push of the year. Get yourself in prime, ready position for the new, what do you call it? Quarter force or force, what is it called? That one coming out. And then also the beginning of the year when everybody gets, ready for that, the New Year's resolution. Keep yourself prime now. Get yourself ready so that when you go to those Christmas parties and those holiday parties, you're looking bomb, man. And then they're going to want to know what you're doing. And then you get them going with that new program with 21 Day Fix or whatever you're doing, 22 Hardcore, and get them on that program right away. But now's the time, man. Don't give up. This is the time where you just put your foot down and just make it happen. However you guys are doing it, again, with Samantha's team, get together. Hopefully I've shared some tidbits with you guys and some passion and some love to you guys that will inspire you in so many ways. I hope so. And we'll go from there. I got tons more. I want to do another call. I could go on for another hour. But anyway, Samantha, questions or?
Yeah, that was awesome. I started taking notes on pen and paper, and then I was like, this is too good. So I went to my computer and wrote down much quicker stuff. So I wrote down a few highlighted things that I love that you said. The first one's what you just ended on as well. Have a journey to share. I think a lot of people jump into the business side and forget about themselves. They forget about their journey, and they're so focused on helping others in the business side. So having a journey to share your own transformation, weight loss or mental or emotional, anything like that will be hugely beneficial. One quote I heard was, to get better, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So I love that you mentioned get uncomfortable. And one thing that I'm doing is I'm going to start doing Zoom chats with potential clients and coaches, because I've heard that 5 times now, and I'm like, I just have to try it. It keeps being pushed at me. So love that. The 5-year plan, coaches come in all the time and think in 3 months they're going to be making $1 million, and that just isn't the case. I love that you mentioned rank does not equal income, and I'm living proof of that as well. people think that as soon as you hit diamond or 5-star, you're automatically going to be making a ton of money. It's all about the coaches in your downline. Signing up tons of discount coaches are great placeholders, as I like to call them, but getting people with the same passion as you to work the business and to also hit Success Club and to hop on these team calls and participate, that's what is going to drive your income and push you up on the leadership ladder as well. Well, bringing on customers on your, oh, go ahead.
Hold that thought 1 minute.
Yeah.
When you bring coaches in, guys, I don't even talk about diamond. I talk about 2-star diamond. Okay? Check this out. When you bring people in, 2-star diamond, we got to get you to 2-star diamond. Your coaches only know what you tell them. Seriously, think about that. They only know what you tell them. If you tell them, let's get you to diamond, what happens 90% of the time when they get to diamond? They fall down the emerald. Right? Happens to me all the time. Okay? So check it out. We got to get you to 2-star diamond right away. Whoa, okay. Because now, when they get to 2-star diamond, if somebody falls off, you're still a 1-star diamond. You still have your rank. You're still getting that bonus. You follow me? At 2 stars where life begins. You get the $1,000 bonus. Okay? You open up your second business center. Okay? Got some volume going on. You got people in your organization, and people that have a crappy job are thinking of quitting their crappy job. Now they're making as much as their crappy job. 2-star diamond. Just don't even mention diamond. Seriously. Hi, well, what's our first step? Well, we got to get you more marketing and get you to 2-star diamond. Hit Success Club every month, 2-star diamond. Success Club, 2-star diamond. You drill that in their head. Then, guess what? It's all about duplicating, and they're going to do the same thing. Remember when we first came in, man, it was $49.95, and then we had to get them on a $50 core pack. Then you had to sell them the club, and you're always upselling. Who wants to be upsold? But if you go to 2-star, they know that right there, that's what they got to do. Golden. Go to work. Let's go to work. 3-way calls, send out those invites, challenge groups, whatever you guys are doing, 2-star diamond. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Perfect. No, I also like the bringing on customers on your team calls to share their success story. I thought that was brilliant. People are watching you, and that is the last one. People are watching, no matter. I had someone join me in July, and I invited her 2.5 years earlier. She was one of the first people I invited, and she finally joined 2.5 years later. And we didn't talk that much throughout that time. She was just watching my journey, and then it was just time for her to join. So no matter what engagement you're getting in terms of likes and comments, people are seeing your transformation in your posts. So love that you mentioned that.
Everybody that signs up in your group today, talked to 6 months ago or 3 or 4 or 5 months ago, guaranteed. So you've got to always be in phase 1. Always phase 1. Write that down. Phase 1. Always, always, always. You're always recruiting. Always recruiting. Always recruiting. Because when you think they're going to do it that month, they're not. But they're going to come in right when you need them 2 months later. Mm-hmm. Hit Success Club, you're going to get that phone call. I got one today, out of the blue. It's a comedian. Brad Garrett, the comedian, Brad Garrett. I went to, he's a friend of mine, and he invited me to a show. One of his comedians, super talented Italian comedian. We became friends. This was 5 years ago. And I told him about Shakeology because he's kind of heavy and blah, blah. We're in the green room after the show, and we're talking. He messaged me today to talk to you about Shakeology. So people are watching you on Facebook. That's why you got to clean up your Facebook, be professional, post 3 times a day, your food, your workout, your whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And just know that they're going to come around. Going to come around. So brand new coaches, Krista, don't get discouraged if you talk to 10 people this month and nobody signs up. You probably will get 3 people to sign up, but those other 7 in April are going to sign up. Seriously, I'm just telling you how it's going to go. So be okay with that. Be okay with rejection. I always say it's like dating, okay? Okay, so this is going to be the reverse because you're all girls, and don't kill me here. But it's like dating. I always, first of all, okay, you got me started. Listen, real quick. I don't want to interrupt you, but this is a 3rd grade business with a 7-figure potential income, okay? You know that. It's a 3rd grade business. Seriously, it's point and click and take a selfie. Seriously, right? Second of all, it's like dating. The first time a guy, let's say I'm talking to guys, you go out and you ask a girl to date, they say no. What are you going to quit? You're never going to date again? Seriously? You keep asking. Phase one, you go after him, you go after him, you go after him, right? Everybody here married, got a boyfriend? Did you say no? Did you say yes to everybody? Hell no. You said no, 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 no. Here comes Mr. Right. Yeah. 1 out of 10. Bam. 1 out of 10. Bam. Right? 1 out of 10. It's 1 out of 10 is going to say yes. So don't talk to one person a day. Talk to 20 people a day. 20 people a day, 2 or 3 are going to be interested. At the end of the week, you're going to hit emerald. The more people you talk to, the faster it's going to happen. If you're talking to 1 or 2 people a day, if I wanted to date somebody and I needed a date for Friday, am I going to talk to 1 girl a day? Hell no. Hey, girl. Right? I need a date. There's this thing going on Friday. I need a date. I don't need to have married 31 years. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't stop dating. I didn't stop asking. Be okay with no. Be okay with no. Be okay with no. Okay? Not going to be an overnight sensation in Beachbody your first month in the business. It's going to take a few years. It's a 5-year plan. 5 years. Okay? Get it in your head. 5 years. It takes 7 years to really kill this thing. So, know that.
I've heard the dating thing too with rank, how when you're first starting out as a coach, people don't really, they're seeing you, but they don't take you too seriously. And then it's like you're dating, you start talking to a few people, you get to emerald because you're dating, and then people are like, oh, okay, what is that? And then you get to maybe ruby, and then you get engaged, and that's when you get the diamond, and people are like, oh, she's really serious about this. And then you get married, and that's like 2-star, and then people are like, yeah, 2 stars where it's at. She's married, she's probably going to have kids there, and just keeps growing from there. So I've heard that in terms of rank too.
It's amazing. Look, man, you got to be okay with rejection. You're in business. Not everything goes perfect. It's going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. But the down isn't going to be as far as the up. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to go up, you're going to go down, you're going to go up, you're going to go down. But you're not going to go like this. You know, you hit Success Club. You got people in your group, things are going good, you got a nice check, and then you go out and you talk to somebody, they say no, right? And then all of a sudden, you talk to a few more people, you're getting some love here and there, blah, and then you go, you sign up a couple more, challenge group starts, yeah, and then you go talk to your relatives, really? Bam, right? Oh my God, I want to take every one of my relatives. My mom, oh my God, 85 years old, lives in Rockford, Illinois. I'm so constipated. I don't know what's wrong. Oh my God, Mom, I got the solution. Shakeology, man, clean you out like nobody's business. I hate shakes. They taste like cardboard. I'm not taking no shakes. Hardcore Italian Venetian, right? Mom, this will work. This will work. I swear to God, it'll work. I went home, made the shake. My stepdad's 95 next week. 95. Loves Shakeology. Drives, golf, everything. Just passed his driver's test. Can you imagine? Take Shakeology every day. My mom hates it. So she goes, so I give her the Shakeology, right? I'm so constipated. I haven't went to the bathroom in 2 weeks. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. Takes Shakeology, goes to the bathroom. And let's just be, okay? Can we talk about this a minute? So see, I don't think it was the Shakeology. I think it was that prune juice I had the other day. Oh, shut up, Mom. You know it works and you know it and you love it and just keep taking it. Your relatives will beat the crap out of you, man, especially your mom, your dad, whatever. They're not going to go with this stuff. They hate you getting in business. You're in business. You're an entrepreneur. Nobody's been an entrepreneur. All of a sudden, you're an entrepreneur. Oh my God! Seriously? Don't take that serious, guys. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Just in your friends and family too. If I could just say one thing to you guys. When something falls short or you fall short of something, your friends aren't going to help you. They're not going to give you any money. This is your business, and you have to build it and build it and build it, and no matter what they say, you'll show them at the end, because you'll have a check that'll just, my friends that hate me for doing this, I just fax them my paycheck on them. Seriously. Put a big F-U on the end of it. Yeah, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So don't let them discourage you. Just keep smiling, wave. Don't get into a, you know what I mean? And just keep going.
Perfect. Does anyone have any questions before we wrap up? You can unmute yourself or type in the chat, whatever you're comfortable with.
Oh, I got a question. Who's the girl that called me out when I told you go girl? Somebody said, don't call her girl, call her lady. Is any of you on the phone here? Run. You posted something, I go, you go girl. And this girl just asking me. I want to know who she is.
Really? On one of my posts?
Yeah. Don't you call her a girl. You call her a lady boss. It's not a girl boss. Girl boss sounds like she's in school. Blah, blah, blah.
Hold on, I need to go check that out.
No, I'm serious. I want to talk to her. Tell her to message me. Man.
Oh, interesting.
Girl boss is a thing.
Don't you guys like to be called girls? I'm in the whole hospitality business. When I see an 80-year-old lady, I say girl. Man, they love me. That's a $5 tip every time. Seriously. I just go with that. I don't mean to offend anybody here. Seriously.
No, it's a term. Like, it's a hashtag. It's a term now. It's, it's girl boss. It's boss babe. It's kind of.
I talk to all my girlfriends and beach buddies.
Does your wife know about all your girlfriends, Mark?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll always say, hey, girlfriend, GF. You know what I mean? That's just how I talk. You know what I mean? They know that. You know what I mean? Or girl boss. You know what I mean? Girl boss. Hey, girl. Go, girl boss. And I'm just trying to encourage them. And, man, this girl's like, man, this went on. And I go, man, I got to step away from the computer. I'm going to crawl through that computer. I'm going to find out.
That's crazy.
Tell her hi for me, though. Seriously.
Okay, I'll find that. All right, you guys. If anyone has any questions after the call, you can always reach out to me or just post on our team page, and I will reach out to Mark. Thank you again for all of your knowledge. I wrote so many notes, and Gretchen says, what's the name of the book?
There were two. There was How Successful People Lead by John Maxwell and Shoe Dog.
Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. Phil Knight.
Shoe, like you're wearing a shoe?
Nikes.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Shoe Dog.
Makes sense now.
Yeah, it's by Phil Knight. He's the what's that? Shoe Dog.
Oh, okay.
It's really, really. I'm telling you what, guys. Talk about, man, pretty cool. He had a hell of a time. So my thing with listening to Shoe Dog, talk about persistence beats resistance every time. This guy had everything. I mean, the banks were mad at him. Everybody was mad at him. He went through hell, but look what happened to him down the road. You know what I mean? Same thing with your business. You might go through hell at the beginning. It's like pushing a car. You're all by yourself. Pushing a car hard, uphill. It's hard by yourself, right? But 6 months later, you might have 10 or 15 people helping you push that car. And then a year later, you may have 100, 200 people helping you push that car. And pretty soon, it's going by itself. So at first, where's the new coach? At first, you're going to make very little money, and you're going to do a lot of work. And then as time goes on, you're going to do very little work. You're going to make lots of money. So you've got to be okay with that and know that's going to happen. But a coach like Samantha, how can you miss? Seriously. Again, she's the bomb. And just when she says jump left, jump left. Don't even question. You know?
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again, everyone, for hopping on, and Mark, for all of your tips. I'll post the recording probably tomorrow morning, but any questions, you can reach out to me.
You got it. And you know what I said about that next month? Please keep that.
Won't even mention it.
Yeah, I'll seriously get in a lot of trouble.
I'll try and cut the recording before that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Have a great night.
It was a pleasure talking to you guys. Have a great week, and anything I could ever do, if it's okay with Samantha, you can reach out.
Awesome. Have a good day, night, wherever you are. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.